Hi, this is Eli from Tupac Bio, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to generate variants using variable elements. So this project I titled Herceptin Heavy Chain Variants because we're going to make variants of the Herceptin CDR3 complementary determining region. And it's very similar to sample project 3, which you can find in the Browse Public Projects section. So in this project right now we only have one template, and that's the control. But we're going to make more templates that are going to generate variants. So we'll make a second template that has 100 positively charged CDR3 variants, and we'll make a third template that has 52 variants, 53 happy birthdays. So let's look at template 1, and you'll see that I have the Herceptin sequence here, Herceptin light chain, Herceptin heavy chain. Just made it scaffold sections with a complementary determining region 3 in between. And I put in some 18 amino acid linker. And then on the left and right side, I have some digestion sites for use with cloning into PCOME 3X, which is a phage mid commonly used in phage display screening. So this is the positive control, and let's duplicate it, the template. Alright, so now we've duplicated the template. Now I just want to show you what happens when you drag any sort of variable element into the template designer. Okay, so this box in the kind of upper left called variations popped up, and here is where I can input how many variations I want BioDesigner to generate on this template. So right now for our beta we have an upper limit of 100. So if I wanted to generate 100 variants using this variable element, that's what I would do. So how do we design these variable elements? Let's do that right now. So I'm going to delete this template, delete this variable element, and let's go to create a new amino acid profile. So what are we doing? We're generating 100 positively charged CDR3 variants. So positively charged CDR3. Whoa. And here you see this column, and that's the first amino acid in this variable element. So we can create more amino acids in the element if we like. I'm just going to delete that one. But let's just start with the simplest example, which is 1. So say we have one amino acid. Now we can select the probability that for each amino acid that will be generated when variants are created. That didn't come out very good. So let me give you just an example. If we want 100 variants where all of them are leucine, I can just drag the slider here. But that's probably not what we want to do. Maybe we want 50 of the 100 variants to be leucine. So I'll enter 50 here. And then we want 50 of the variants to have glutamine in the same amino acid position. And so you see that distribution, that probability distribution, is visualized in this column. But we also, so you can use sliders or manually enter these probabilities, but you can also use our presets. So let's do that here. So first we're going to choose positively charged. Actually, we're going to do only positively charged, right? So we'll do another positively charged group. And I don't know how many you want. I can do this all day. So let's just do 5. And let's save these this variable element. It should pop up here. So if I drag this onto the template, that variations pops up again, and I can, in this case, I could delete CDR3 completely, but by adding this element here, I'm adding 5 amino acids before the CDR3. You might want to truncate your CDR, whatever you like. So here I'm just going to extend the CDR with this positively charged section, and let's enter 100 variants for there. So I'm just going to leave that for now, and I'm going to generate another template for our 52 variance. Duplicate. So let's just create another amino acid for fun, a variable element for fun, 52. Oh no, 53 happy birthdays. And I can equalize the probabilities. I can make some hydrophobic areas of the protein. Whatever I like. And what I just want to show you is how quickly I can do it. And so I'll save that. And let's just, in this case, I'll just delete the CDR3 there and drag up there. And let's put 52 variants. Okay, that looks good. So one thing just to notice is that we're optimizing codons for expression in E. coli. And download sequence is grayed out because we haven't saved it yet. So let's save changes. So I'll save the changes, and now BioDesigner is generating our variants. And looks like it's done. So let's check the sequences and see what they look like. So we have 3 templates. First one has no variance. And that looks good. In template 2, I see 100 text files in here. So I'm going to click on the first text file and press space to use preview in Mac. And then I'm going to use the arrows on my keyboard to scroll through the different sequence text files. And you might notice where my cursor is that there's some change in each text file. So that's where we generated the variations. And then let's go to template 3, and we see 52 sequences. And again, if I do a preview and I scroll through the sequence files, again I see variants occurring right around my cursor. So that all looks very good. So I hope that showed you how to generate variants. And in the other tutorials, I'll show you how to use other elements like barcodes and barcodes in combination with variable elements. So go have fun. Enjoy.